day 7. Let's lighten up. And hopefully you've been starting from the beginning. July 1st was day 1. I've shared a couple of different tools to help you lighten up. And, you know, as with any practice, building that muscle doesn't take 2 seconds or just choosing it once. When you go to the gym, you can't go to the gym for 7 days and then be able to hike up the mountain. Like, it takes practice over time. And there'll be days when you don't feel like it, or days when you get caught up in things and you get all heavy and contracted. And that's okay. We don't have to do this perfectly. So let's see, let's use the access consciousness clearing statement to clear all of that striving for perfection. So everything that brings up, and everywhere you go into judgment when you don't get it right the first time, will you destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povads, bases, creations, and beyonds. Whew, yeah, there's a lot of judgment about getting things right. And, you know, when you judge yourself about getting things right or getting things wrong, it doesn't make you better. So what if instead you stopped with the awareness of, oh, this is a place where I can make a different choice. Or, you know what? Today, I'm just going to give myself permission to choose heavy. Like, why not? It's not about being perfect. It's not about getting it right. It's not about being wrong. It's about recognizing that you have choice and you can choose to lighten up when you desire. So everywhere you're striving for perfection, once again, let's destroy and uncreate all of that. Pod and pock. And you can always choose again. You know, you can indulge the trauma and drama and upset. You can indulge feeling like you don't want to work at it today, and then you can start choosing again. And that is the beauty of living in the present in 10-second increments, is recognizing, like, if this isn't, sorry, I'm getting messages even though I turned off notifications. What was I saying? Even if, it totally left my mind. Do you ever get like that and you're like doing something and then boop, gone. Train left the station. Anyway, choosing and choosing again. Oh yeah, it was 10-second increments. That's how quickly you can change. So you can start going down the heavy road and being like, this doesn't feel good, this doesn't feel good. And then you can go, wait a second, heavy. That's right, heavy means this is a lie, or this is something that's not true for me. So what other choices have I got? What else is possible? Simply by asking the question, you open the space for other possibilities to start showing up. How does it get better than that? And so you can choose again, and you don't have to be perfect. How many times do you need to hear? You can choose again, and you don't have to be perfect. Doesn't that just make you happy? What a load off. You don't have to be perfect. So in that relaxation, let's choose to relax even more. And if you like, and if you're not driving or doing something that you need your eyes open, give yourself permission to close your eyes and just take a few moments to expand out. Taking some deep breaths, relax your body, relax your mind, Relax your barriers down. And then expanding out in all directions. A big yoga stretch for your being. And by now, maybe it feels comfortable to expand a certain amount of space. But then let's go further. Let's explore even further beyond the comfort zone, beyond the place where you're still looking, am I doing it? Am I doing it right? Beyond that. Further and further, and relaxing more. Connecting with the earth. And pulling that earth energy up through you, through your body. Waking up all your cells. And expanding out even further and further. What else is possible from this space? What would you like to play with? What would you like to create? If you could choose anything, what would you choose? And when you ask questions from this space, the possibilities can show up quicker and easier because you've already bypassed your mind that creates all those limitations. Oh, I can't because, or last time I did this and that didn't work. When you're expanded out beyond your mind and you ask a question, you open the doors to possibilities that never existed before. And in the quiet beyond the mind, you can perceive those possibilities. And they're so undefined, like, just perceive. What do you perceive? And what else? And what else? What else is possible? And notice the energy in your body. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel more energized? And maybe this brings up a bunch of questions for you. Maybe you want to know more about access consciousness and the tools. I have a listening party coming up on Wednesday. It's on my website, an Access Me listening party. That Access Me is an app that has so many courses from the last 30 years of access consciousness, and will randomly select based on whoever shows up and what their questions are. We'll randomly select some classes and listen to some portions of it and receive facilitation. So that's one fun thing. And then at the end of the month, I have my Expand Your Sparkle monthly call, and I'm opening it up. So if you'd like to join, you have to join live on Zoom because no recordings will be gifted unless you're part of the membership. But you can join if you like. So check it out on my website, julietootenenergy.com. There's a bunch of other events. I can't wait to see what you'll choose and what you'll create. And let's together lighten up the world. We can do it. Have a great week. Take care.